Hey there, Amy Starr here. And in today's video, I just wanted to give you another really exciting update that just got rolled out by the Home Business Academy. If you follow my channel, you know that I like to keep you guys in the loop as things evolve. Our platform is evolving very rapidly at the moment. And it's really exciting because the founders of the company, who happen to be dear friends of mine, and they're just brilliant guys, very heart-centered guys that really want to help people succeed faster. They have both learned how to do all of the coding for our platform. So they're changing things to be not only just unique, but to be extremely user-friendly and to help people succeed faster and generate residual income faster. So there's been a lot of recent updates happening, and there are more on the way. So, if you want to watch some of my previous videos with updates, you're welcome to do that. And for today, I just want to talk about something brand new that just got released last night for our members, which is the HBA emailer. So this is a question that comes up quite a bit with people that are looking to join the Home Business Academy, wondering if they need a third-party autoresponder. And also for our new members, people that don't have any or much experience doing any kind of online marketing, some of our newer members have difficulty with some of the third-party autoresponders just because of the learning curve involved. These autoresponders are incredible. I've been with mine for over 20 years, so I kind of know the ins and outs of it, and they're very powerful tools. However, for a brand new person that's never used one of these things before, sometimes it creates a delay in their ability to really get their business off the ground because they first have to learn how to operate their autoresponder. And so our founders saw a need there, and they saw that now that they know how to do all of the creation and updates of our platform themselves, that they could actually create an emailer built into our system to make it way easier for our members to just automatically have everything connected to it so that they're not having to integrate with third-party tools. But also they created an interface that is so much easier to use than any of the third-party autoresponders out there. And it's way more cost effective as well. And actually, it has not been released as an additional product in our product suite. So you do not need to purchase it as a product. It basically comes, for all members included, and it's run on a credit system. So you only, spend money when you send out emails. And if you're not sending out emails, you're not spending money, which is very different than the third-party autoresponders, which are, a monthly fee, no matter how many emails you're sending out every month, you're paying the monthly fee based on the number of contacts you have. This one is different, and I'll show you that in a second. So this is also a way that people can use an email service that's more cost-effective for their business as well. Okay, so I'm going to just take you in. I'm going to show you some of the features and benefits of it, show you around a little bit, and let's get into it. So here we go. If you log into the back office under the affiliate tab under My Business, you'll see right here the HBA emailer. And so you'll just set this up. It's so easy to set up. You just put in your name and your from email address that you want things to be sent from. And it can be, unlike a third-party autoresponder, it can be any email. It can be a Gmail address or anything like that, but you can also connect it to your domain email. We have a built-in domain registrar into HBA now called Domain Scout. So if you were to purchase a domain and or an email from Domain Scout, it would automatically just connect that for you, which is really cool as well. You don't have to do any of the DNS settings or anything that you would normally have to do with an autoresponder, which is amazing. Once you're in, they're going to give you 300 credits just to help you get started and try the system out. Basically, the way the credits work are per email. So this would allow you to send one email to 300 people or 300 emails to one person or some combination of that. If you have 50 people on your list, you could send out 6 emails, right, for 300 credits. In order to use this, if you need more credits, you would just click buy credits. And it's basically you get 1,000 credits per dollar that you spend. So you can get 15,000 credits for $15, which is very cost effective, especially like I was saying, a lot of times we're paying for our third-party autoresponder software even when we're not using it to its maximum capacity, but we're still being charged every month just a monthly fee. This is on a credits basis, so you load the credits in and you just use them. When you get low on them, you can add more. You can even set it up to auto reload. If it starts to get low, it'll automatically add more. And the other thing that's cool about this is that they are paying commissions on this to the sponsor. So anybody in your downline, this is not a multi-level marketing company, it's an affiliate program, but anybody that you refer to the Home Business Academy that uses this emailer, which I'm guessing is going to be pretty much everybody in the company because it's so awesome. Every time they buy credits, you're going to get a cut of those credits. So for every $15 that they spend, you get $5. So that can add up significantly if you have a bunch of people under you buying credits every month, right? In addition to the other residual income streams that we have built in HBA from our three main residual income producing products. And then, we have a one-time purchase product as well. So this is in addition to all of that. It's not considered one of our core products. It's just built in. Everybody has access to it. Even if you only own our $10 product, you still have access to this. And not only that, but you still will get paid commission at any level that, if you own any of the products in HBA, you will get paid commission on this if anybody in your downline is using it. So that's pretty cool. So, anyway, you can buy credits if you want a custom amount. So let's say you wanted 100,000, it would be $100, right? And then you can just fill this out and purchase. And there is an auto reload option as well. So if you want it to reload when it gets down to 1,000 credits or whatever, you can set that up as well. But you start out with your 300. You can use it as your 100% as your new autoresponder, and you don't need a third-party autoresponder anymore because this thing does everything. It segments your lists, it adds tags, it does all the things that you could do in a third-party autoresponder tool. So if you want to use it as your sole autoresponder, as long as you're in the Home Business Academy, you can certainly do that. It's really easy to import your contacts over from a third-party autoresponder. And if you just want to use it in conjunction with one that you're already using, you can do that as well. You can use this for some things and your third-party one for other things. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that's built into this because it's going to really make our lives easier as HBA affiliates. So let me show you what I mean. So when we come into the contacts tab, we have a CRM in here, which is really cool. And once you have contacts in here, it will let you see everything that they've done so far. It'll show you all the emails that they've opened and all of that. There's also a place to keep notes on each person. So that's really amazing. And then under lists, it's going to automatically loads these lists for you. So we have a turnkey system that a lot of our members are using where this system is generating leads because we have a capture page that's already done for you that generates the leads and sends out an email autoresponder to those leads. And it's been converting really, really, really well. I will link to a video that I did about that, but it's been incredible. This turnkey system, since it launched at the end of January, has caused a 30% growth so far in our company since January. And this is a 10-year-old company. So that's pretty impressive. So now what happens is as soon as the turnkey leads are done with the autoresponder that's built in, which are emails written by Paul, one of our founders, he wrote an incredible email sequence that's converting really well and an incredible ebook. When they get to the last email in that sequence, they're going to be automatically added into your turnkey completed list. So if I was to click on this, I can see, there's one email in here. And this was auto-loaded, it comes automatically loaded with an email. I went in and edited mine to make more sense based on, how long I've been in HBA and different things. But this email, and then the links are already pre-loaded for you with your affiliate link in the, already coded into them and everything like that. So that's pretty cool. So this will automatically build your turnkey list as people finish up that other sequence. And for anybody that's using our Fast Start Inviter, I also did a video on this. This is a way that people can set up automation for Facebook invites to go out, which has been extremely powerful, and people are getting tons of results with that as well. Well, now this has a built-in list for that sends those people the information that they need, which is really powerful. And then the other lists that are built in are our active customers. All of our active customers, if we want to just email all of our active customers at once, we can do that. If we want to just email our customers for a particular product, we can do that. If we just want to email our all-in customers, we can do that. If we just want to email the people that are not all in to encourage them to be all in or let them know about a promotion that's going on or whatever, we can do that. We can even email our inactive customers to keep them informed on everything that's happening and see if they want to come back. So these lists are already built in for us. So even if you have a third-party autoresponder and you don't want to use this as your primary one, this is a really easy way to be able to just stay in touch with your own people using these lists and sending out an email. And then again, it's really easy to import or export contacts. So if you wanted to move over from a third-party autoresponder, Aweber, GetResponse, one of those, you could easily download your CSV file of your contacts from that platform and add them here. Just upload the CSV file here. Also, the other way around, if you're building lists in here and you want to import them into your third-party autoresponder, you can just download a CSV file. I don't have any contacts added in here yet, but because this was just rolled out last night. But once I do, if I want to export these and put them into my third-party autoresponder, if I decide that I want to use two different ones, I certainly could. I could download the CSV file and upload them into my third-party autoresponder. So one of the things I love the most about this is how the simplicity of it. So these guys put a lot of thought into this, knowing how tricky autoresponders can be and how hard, how overwhelming it can feel for a new person when they first go into a third-party autoresponder like Aweber or GetResponse, and there's just so much going on in there. Sometimes they don't know where to start, right? So they set up this interface, which is not easy to do, by the way. They actually shared with us some of the coding that goes into making things simple. Making things simple is actually hard to do sometimes, but they've figured out a way to do this, and it's so great because this is going to make it so much easier for people that don't want to go through that learning curve with their third-party autoresponder. So this is what it looks like. When you log in, you want to send an email, you put in your subject line, you put in your preview text if you want preview test, and you write your email. And then over here, it's going to ask you which list you want to send it to. So, and you can have as many lists as you want. You can have lists for each of your lead magnets and all of that, just like you would in a third-party one. So you can send it to all of your contacts if you want to send out a broadcast to everybody, or if you want to just select certain lists, you can do that as well. If you want to exclude, if you want to do like all of your contacts, but then exclude certain lists, you can do that. You can schedule it for later, in which case it'll ask you the time and date you want to schedule it for. And you can send yourself a test once you have it done. So that's how simple this is. It literally couldn't be any more simple to write an email. So it just makes it so much easier, because some of the other third-party autoresponders, once you log in, you have to figure out, is it a broadcast email? Is it called a newsletter? Like, depending on what one you're in, they call it different things and it gets very confusing. This just simplifies all of that. You don't have to think about any of that, right? So it's so easy. And what's really cool is we have a lot of additional tools specifically for our premium members inside of the Home Business Academy, a ridiculous amount of tools, like a really cool AI image generator. We have all these a prompt writer. There's just so much going on in there for premium members. So they have just added another tool and benefit for premium members, which is this email alchemist, which is really cool. So like, let's say, you're brand new at marketing, you just had some sort of a win in your business. Maybe you just got your first lead online and you want to write an email about it, but you haven't really written many emails and you might need a little assistance writing an email. So this email alchemist was created by Paul Hutchings, one of our founders, who's we always say he's like one of the best copywriters in the world. His emails just convert. He's made millions of dollars with his emails, and he's written over 1,800 emails. And so what he did was he created this tool based on the 1,800 emails that he's written. So this tool basically has his brain built into it. So if you just need an email based on the fact that you just got your very first lead and you're excited about it, you could click on this and it'll take you into the email alchemist. If you want to learn more about, email writing and how to get better at it, you can read this guide, but you can also just answer these questions. So what are you most excited about in your life or business right now? I just got my first lead online. What's the one thing your reader should take away even if they never click your link? So we always want to make sure that we're giving away value even if they don't want to take the next step with us. They should have more belief in themselves based on the fact that if I can do this, so can they. And then how did you feel before versus after? I wasn't sure if I could succeed as an internet entrepreneur, and now I believe that I can. Next, add some details. What link will be in this email? Any specific numbers, results, or details? Who's your reader? Do you want to share a video, webinar, audio, or post? So you fill out this information. I'm not going to fill it out for the sake of this video because this video isn't about the email alchemist. I just want to show you that this is available here. Let's just say who's our reader? People who want to learn how to build an online business and affiliate marketing. Okay, so we'll fill that part out, write my email. And so here you go. It gives you subject line options. The day I stopped doubting myself. It took 47 days, then everything changed. My first proof and why it matters for you, more for you than me. So, hey, first name, for 47 days, I stared at a blank dashboard. Now it put in 47 days. This is all editable. I didn't give it specific numbers like it asked me to. So if you gave it specific numbers, it would have the right numbers in here. I stared at a blank dashboard, no leads, no clicks, no signs of life. I'd sit down at my laptop in the morning, full of energy and optimism. And then by 10 p.m., I was still there, eyes dry, wondering if I was just the kind of person that this stuff doesn't work for. You know that feeling? Like everyone else got the memo and you're just waiting. I'd watch other people in affiliate marketing post their results online, first commission, first lead, first sale, and I think good for them. But somewhere underneath that, I was thinking something darker. Maybe that's just not me, right? So then it goes, it writes this whole email for you in like 5 seconds, and it even signs your name. So if you want to use this email, you just click here and it loads it in for you right here into your HBA emailer. And then you can just come through and edit it, like, change the numbers, change anything you want to make it sound more like you. I think if you leave this, it'll automatically put your name in because they have it set up that way. Yeah, it automatically will load their name in here, and it would have automatically loaded my name too if I would have just left it. The other thing is it gives you a delivery score, and this is 100 out of 100, which means it's not going to go to the promotions folder or the spam folder. And again, you can come in here and just edit this. It automatically added a subject line, but if you wanted to use one of the other subject lines, you could put that in instead. And then you would just select, like, if I want to send it to all my contacts, and then just go send now. Boom. Now, again, if I would have told it to put a specific link in here or whatever, it would do that. I just didn't fill it all out, but this is really powerful. This will help people significantly that just need help, like writing their emails and stuff. And this is available, like I said, for our premium members, and it just automatically loads it right in to your autoresponder, which is incredible. And then we have an autoresponder where, like I showed you, there are a couple of autoresponder sequences already loaded in for you. But if you want to create a new sequence, you could create a new list, or you could select one of your current lists that are already in there and name your sequence for that list. So it's just like a third-party autoresponder. It can do everything a third-party autoresponder can do. But what they've done is they've put everything into this one little navigation menu. So there's really just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options, which makes it so much less overwhelming for new people. Again, it's so easy to use and so cost effective. We can also create forms in here. So you can create a web form that you can put on, your funnel builder, if you're using the HBA funnel builder, or any other platform, any other website you want to put a form on. These forms are embeddable on any platform at all. So you can create a form to capture leads. And what's really cool about our web forms and our platform is that our platform doesn't allow junky leads. So it verifies and validates all of the emails that are attempting to come into the system. So if you have a form on any website and people are trying to opt in, or a bot is trying to opt in, somebody's trying to opt in with a fake email address or anything like that, it'll block them. It won't let them be added to your list, which is actually a really good thing because you want to keep a clean list. It will also clean your list for you. If you come under contacts and click clean up, you can do auto cleanup. You can, tell it to deactivate contacts with no opens or clicks in this many days, remove bounce contacts. So this list cleanup is super simple. If you've ever tried to do a list cleanup in a third-party autoresponder, it's not super simple. And this just makes it so much easier so that we can get rid of the leads that are not opening our emails to create a cleaner list, because we really only want people on our list that are actively opening our emails and reading what we send out, because otherwise what's the point? And it reduces our open rate, which is not good. So here it's telling me that my list is already clean because I don't have anybody on my list. But anyway, it has this list cleanup built in, and they've really made it so that if it's not a legit email address, it's not going to end up on your list in here, which is just amazing. Like, people can't get in with fake email addresses anymore, which is above and beyond. So pretty cool. So like I said, all of this stuff is built in for any of the forms that you're creating to generate leads, bot protection, smart embed. When you update your form in here, it'll automatically change it on any websites that it's on. So you don't have to go into the website and change it, which is pretty cool. Instant notifications, you get an email the moment someone opts in, so you can follow up when they're still engaged. Email validation, real-time verification, catches typos, fake addresses, and disposable emails before they hit your list. And direct list sync. Leads flow straight into your autoresponder list, ready for your follow-up sequences. So you can, on your forms, you'll tell it which list you want these particular leads to end up. So the system gives you a default email sending address. Because I haven't even set mine up yet, it's going to send from this address, which is pretty cool. It's just ready to go. Even if I do nothing, I just put in my name and my reply to email here. So if anyone responds to my emails, it'll come to whatever email address I tell it to here. It shows how many credits I have. And then if you want to have a custom domain email, like amy@amystarrallen.com or something like that, you could put that in here. And if you already have one, that will work. And if you want to use one that is set up through our domain scout, it'll instantly connect to that. So this is very easy to set up. That's it. That's how simple this is. It's, in my opinion, the easiest emailer on the planet and the most cost effective, and it's built into HBA, so it seamlessly just works with everything that we have going on in here. So this is a really exciting rollout. It's a really exciting rollout for all of us, and I'm really, really excited for all of my new members who have had a little bit of, a learning curve trying to learn how to use some of the third-party autoresponders that they want to connect to their capture pages and so forth, because now that learning curve has been removed. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew about this. This is pretty awesome. As you know, I love to keep you up to date with everything that's going on in the Home Business Academy. This has been my home on the internet for 7.5 years. I've been here. I built a stable, steady, solid residual income, full-time residual income here in the Home Business Academy. I love this place. I trust the founders with my life. They're dear friends of mine, and they're brilliant. And I can't say enough good things about it. So if you're looking for a place to call home, an amazing community, and this is if you already have a business that you just need help learning how to market, and you need a really good funnel builder tool to be able to brand yourself. We can help you build whatever business you have. If you don't have a business yet and you're looking for a place to learn how to do that in an incredible affiliate program, I just shared with you how we get paid on this emailer, but all of our products, our core products, pay an 80% commission. And three of those, out of the four products, three of those are residual commissions. So a lot of us, because of that 80% commission, are able to make a full-time residual income, passive income, in a lot less time than it takes to do that pretty much anywhere else, because they did some research recently and found out that there is no other place on the internet that pays 80% commissions that are actually recurring every month. So if you're looking for a place to start a business and earn residual income, this is a great place to do that, because we have tools and training that can help anybody in any business. And this is not a network marketing company, not multi-level. This is just an affiliate. We have an amazing affiliate program that has really great residual payouts and a really, really, really supportive community. So if you want to learn more about what we can offer and our community and all of the weekly masterminds that we have to support you along your way, I will leave some information below this video. I'll leave a link to my turnkey system so that you can see how that works, because that's something that all of our new members get immediately with zero setup, no setup at all. You join HBA, you're given your link, even at the $10 level, you get a link and you can start promoting that, and it does the work for you. And so a lot of people are making sales right out of the gate with that. So if you'd like to take a look at that, I will leave that below this video. And if you just want to learn more about, how I've been able to live job free and earn from anywhere for the last 7.5 years, thanks to this platform, I will leave a link for that as well, so that you can just learn a little bit more about me and my process and how I can help you as well. If you have any questions at all, feel free to ask. That's what I'm here for. And I would love to help you along your journey as an online entrepreneur. I feel so very fortunate to be involved with a company that has so much integrity and, owners that just care so much about our members and their long-term freedom and goals. And that's why I'm always doing updates about what we have here, because I just want to spread the word and let you know what's possible for you as well. So like I said, if you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.